What's going on, everybody? Trevor Hodge here, back at you with another video finally. So here we are, Iron Paradise at the gym here, about to hit some chest and biceps, maybe some abdominal work at the end, we'll see. But yeah, about to get a workout in, so we'll run you through that full thing there, all the exercises and why I'm doing what. Have a good time, and we'll hit it. All right, stay tuned. All right, so what I like to do prior to training is get good and I don't want to say warmed up, but feeling mobile and ready to just get the muscles working and connective tissue kind of warm and lubricated, all that, you know. So I like to start off foam rolling and just make sure everything's kind of in place and feeling right as far as my spine and lats, rib cage, all that, I guess you could say. Yep, that's kind of what I do there. It's a little more involved when it comes to leg day and warming up my hips and thighs and all that. But yeah, then I'm gonna go over here and do some stuff to warm up my rotator cuff muscles. All right, so this is what I like to do with a band to strengthen my shoulders and my stabilizer muscles specifically. You'll see how I'm doing this. Step out enough to where when your arm is at a 90 degrees, that it's somewhat difficult. You can feel the resistance starting over here. That way you actually feel the resistance throughout the full range of motion as you're doing this here. Key is to keep the elbow in by the side and then externally rotate out. And the next one I like to do is what I call scarecrows. And I've done this with dumbbells and light weights before too. But I like the band the most because of the constant tension it provides. It's always there. Seems better overall. So, but you don't want the arm like that or way up. You want it about level with the floor, parallel with the ground. Once again, 90 degrees with your arm, and then you're just going to pull and rotate. Think about rotating through the arm like it's a pipe, and it's just got to rotate up. And your body needs to stay pretty stable during this. The only thing moving is this upper arm and one of your rotator cuff muscles. And that's how you help develop boulder-proof shoulders. Strengthen your joints, tendons, ligaments, so you stay injury-free, keep making progress. All right, so here we are, first movement in, starting with the, whatever machine name this is called, chest press again. But anyway, I like this one because not only does it have the neutral grip here for one that's easier in your shoulder, but you can adjust this to see how deep you want to start it. So it's a lot easier on the shoulder joint starting out. But yeah, working up in weight here. I'm gonna do about, 10 to 15 reps per set, and then work up to an all-out top set here. Get rid of your timeshare once and for all. Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit to explain all your options for cancellation. Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 822-5454.
That's 800-902-5454. 800-902-5454. $5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside. Just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
All right, so here we are, top set, as many reps as possible in this one.
So we go off of the Julian calendar.
Let's go, baby.
Like closest to what the apostles were.
Yeah.
Or the actual Chinese calendar, the ancient Chinese calendar.
Yeah, I mean, you wonder how much they had access to that in the...
You know who they call them Essene Jews. The J didn't exist till 1524, so that's a bunch of the Essene Hebrews or Israelites.
Yeah.
That was
The ones that did the Dead Sea Scrolls. Okay.
Well...
All right, y'all, so here we are, second exercise in, doing some incline barbell bench here. I'll film the setup here, next set and whatnot, but I got a pretty narrow of an incline, not too steep, because I'm really trying to emphasize upper chest, building the chest, emphasize the upper pecs, you know. And yeah, I like this setup, pretty sweet. You'll see that I'm warming up with 25, going up in weight. That's just because I like to take smaller jumps on this movement. And yeah, let's get it.
Barely make it.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
All right, y'all, so second exercise in, incline bench here. You can see the angle, as I was talking about earlier, not quite as steep. That way I can emphasize more of the upper chest and kind of less shoulders. And yeah, this is my top set, heaviest set here for this movement. Got the homie Stan here. Say what up, Stan.
Hey, let's go.
And yeah, he's gonna be spotting me here. And yeah, make sure we'll get a good set in. All right, let's get it.
How many want?
So, last time I did this, I did 6 in my...
Okay, so we'll try for 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Exactly. And are you sure this is okay? That looks like good to go.
It better go up.
Well, I got you. I just making sure it's sort of
Well, because sometimes I've been doing the negative.
Okay.
Failing and then dropping.
Okay.
Sam Seward style. You know who that is, right?
I know exactly what Sam Seward is.
Dude, that kid is living his dream.
And he's got a lot of flack from taking 8th in the Army in his second competition. I'm like, shut the hell up.
Yeah, like he's doing pretty good.
Doing damn good. Doing better than Arnie's kid. Arnie's kid just went too. The one that was basically born from
Yeah, Joe Biden.
yeah, but he was born from yes. You know, okay.
Get a lift up too. Okay, 1, 2, up, yep.
2, 3, those are all you. 4, 5, I'm not touching it at all. I'm there though. We're gonna go.
Okay, stay with me. That's it.
Right about here
Stuck?
is where you're sticking it. Right about here.
Yeah.
Right from here to here, good.
Yeah.
But right about,
Triceps.
yeah, I'd say right about, 40,
12.
okay.
But that last set took a lot out of me, so just go to failure again.
Okay.
Damn, that was heavy. I gleeked on myself.
Sometimes it happens.
Woo! Alright, so last set here. Really just gonna go for high reps, like 15 to 20. Really in with a good stretch here, and then that'll be it for chest. Alright, so here we are hitting some biceps. Got finished with working the chest out. So starting with the good old hammer strength machine here. I really like this one. I feel my arms working well and the pivot point is smooth on the elbow and everything like that. So yeah, just doing one at a time here, working our way up in weight. Gonna pretty much go to one all-out set, like 12 to 15 reps. Alright, let's get it.
Years of helping clients navigate divorce. If you or someone you care about is facing family law issue, let us set up a 1-hour Cordell consult. The Cordell consult is a meeting with a local attorney who will give you qualifier and try to go to nationals right after. Whether it's a separation, divorce, or custody. Take the first step. Visit CordellCordell.com. That's CordellCordell.com.
Alright, so here we are, a second exercise in, second bicep movement here. Gonna be hitting some hammer curls, emphasize the forearm and whatnot too, help the grip strength. Working my way up in weight here, I'm gonna push for something heavier, probably the 8 to 10 rep range. Alright, third bicep movement in here. Finishing off with some one-arm dumbbell spider curls. I really like this movement because it puts your bicep in a good stretch position. It's a solid way to kind of end your training, I think. Anyways, 10 to 15 reps here.
There's no reason to go anywhere else. Chamonix Casino Resort, the new gold standard in Cricket Creek, Colorado. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER.
Just created an online post and got 3 likes. The only thing you should be doing with that phone is contacting Cumulus Media. Cumulus Media? It's getting more likes. Oh, it's better than that. Cumulus Media reaches thousands per day. Did you know it's window replacement season?
I sure do, Tom. It's not only the right time to plan, but also to save on your energy bills.
Makes sense. So, you know already call, right?
Champion windows, of course.
Correct. And right now, by the windows, it's free. To schedule a free estimate, call 877-GO-CHAMPION or book online at championsavenow.com. Sorry, this sale won't last long.
Champion Windows designs, builds, installs, and guarantees their products.
All right, so little ab circuit at the end. You guys got to see some posing earlier. Just doing cable crunches, hanging leg raises, about 2 to 4 sets, 20 to 30 reps. Little circuit, don't need to rest much because we're not going for as much load, more contraction, really trying to isolate the abdominals. All right, everybody, so that concludes the workout. Just got done hitting some chest and biceps with some abs at the end. And yeah, pretty good lift. Pretty much got stronger in every movement. Pump and blood flow was great. Endurance was awesome. Got 2 meals in before training today, so I think that had something to do with it. But yeah, that was a fun lift there. Had the homie stand here to help spot me on bench, so that was good. And yeah, now it's time to start that recovery process. So getting my post-workout shake in, and then, as you can see, some pineapples on deck too for that fast digesting carbs. So get this in, stretch a little, get back to the casa, and then get a post-workout meal in, and just roll from there. All right, everybody. So back to the casa here. All right, yeah, so that was a pretty good workout there. I kind of touched upon it at the gym when I was done training and having my post shake, but yeah, man, pretty happy with how I progressed on things. I hit certain numbers on incline bench that I hadn't hit before, and then I had a drop down set with a significant load that I was happy about. And yeah, I think I got stronger in my hammer curls too for dumbbells for biceps. But yeah, overall pretty good lift. Happy with that. Got to see a few friends there too, you know, but yeah, good session. You'll see in there a few things like I use straps to kind of keep more locked in during certain sets and whatnot. But yeah, so I can go through the exercise list too. Why not? Let's see. So started with we had a like a flat angled machine press, and on that I worked up to a heavy set of 12 if I remember, and that one was just pyramiding in weight, like 12 to 15 reps. And then second exercise, incline barbell bench, but in a squat rack so I could adjust the angle of the bench. So instead of like 45 like you normally see, it was more like 30. And that'll be better for recruiting more upper chest, right? Instead of just shoulders or whatever. And then third exercise was Pec Dec, so the flye machine. And the one at my gym is really awesome because on the stretch, it feels just really smooth. It doesn't have that vulnerable feel to the joint at all. But it was basically shooting for like 2 working sets of like 15 to 20. I think I only got 15 reps on a few. But that was still pretty good weight. And not even really worried about the weight, mainly stretch on that type of movement. But yeah, that was it for chest. And then moved on to biceps, started with the hammer strength curl machine, one arm at a time. Same thing there, kind of working up in weight, but still getting, you know, at least 10 reps. Honestly, I probably should have gone even lighter and had the reps up just a little bit, because really with that movement, if you go too heavy, your shoulder just, your front anterior delt takes over, and your biceps don't really get as much recruitment. Next movement was one arm dumbbell hammer curl. And on that one, I'm definitely pushing weight because, you know, I'm standing, I'm recruiting the whole posterior chain, I'm getting a lot of forearm and everything in there. So I don't mind going heavier on that one. Maybe even as low as 8 reps. Some might say that that's too heavy for arms, but hey, to each his own, right? And then, let's see. The last movement was a one-arm dumbbell spider curl. Really leaning over with the vertical on the upper arm, and that allows for a super good stretch. Yeah. I also threw in like a concentration curl like I've done in the past, where you're kind of bent over and just letting the arm hang. And then, yeah, finished with abdominal work. So a little mini circuit, you could call it, with hanging leg raises and cable crunches off the stack. And yeah, just did like, I don't know, 2 or 3 sets or rotations, doing about 20-25 reps for each exercise. And that was my little mini ab circuit. And then, yeah, that's it for the workout, guys and gals. Thanks for following along. Appreciate you tuning in. If you got any questions, or just want to know how I do something, or just need some tips, feel free to reach out. I'm here to help. I love giving information, and I'm very passionate about health, fitness, all things bodybuilding. And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Keep training hard.